The letter K, as we saw in the earlier version of the simplified letters, is a little bit tricky. So we're not going to focus too much on the ascender, but more on that foot stroke. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So notice I've not touched them together there. I've left enough space so some light can get into that little V shape. There is a trick to the K. And instead of pressing, just rest the tool and you'll see that the shape is actually less heavy. So you can go out and up and back and out if you wanted. So this is a little bit more gothicized. And so what I've done is I've changed the angle of the tool. So instead of the tool being here, I've changed it to here, and I've come down and I've tilted onto the left side whilst lifting the right. So let's look at that with a nice bracketed serif. And it sort of balances itself a little bit better. Now, with the K, you can go below the line if you wanted to make an extended foot. L. Simple enough. 1, 2, back and back, or 1 and 2 and 3, or 1 and 2 and out. Notice this is curving just a little bit. Bracketed serif, long bracketed serif. So this is a little trickier because as you come down, you want to lift and tilt and pull. You could put a little mark on the end there. Notice it goes below the baseline. M. So I'm using the corner of the nib, and I've come in this way, so I'm here, in a little bit more, and I'm out. So you can also do the M out, middle, and out. So we get curve, straight, curve. The M's are really, there's not that much that you can do with them in this particular form of the variations. Once you start adding flourishes, then it sort of becomes a little bit more interesting. You can also add a little stroke at the bottom. Just to close that off a little bit. Like the M, the N. So I've added an extended finial, which could become a ligature. So a ligature is a line which joins the next letter. So I'm going to put the next N right next to it so you can see how that ligature works. So notice I've gone out, and this one I've done an upward curve only. You can get to the base of the N and go in and out like we saw earlier on with the H. Now you can come back under yourself with the N. Let's just do that again. And you can add the finial there. O, fairly standard. This is an O that I learned from Gaynor Goff, who's an amazing calligrapher who taught me. And she leaves her O's slightly open, and I think that can be quite nice and useful. That's your basic O, and we have the central open O there. this is the O I tend to use.